A massive rollback in energy and environmental standards is underway as part of the House Budget Reconciliation Bill. 47 different Biden-era energy regulations are set to be eliminated. Everything from water pressure to air pollution to gas stoves to auto emissions. The GOP claims they're driving up costs and lowering quality of life for Americans. Democrats say otherwise. NewsNation's Marcus Espinoza is live with more. So, Marcus, how much is this GOP bill going to potentially save the average American?
Nichole, good afternoon. That's the irony of the whole bill. No one knows what, if any, cost savings there's going to be here. So House Republicans killed a Democrat-backed amendment calling for a cost analyst study to find out what the average American would save under their plan here. But what we do know is this: according to the Government Accountability Office last year, efficiency standards saved the average American household about $576 on water and gas bills. Nationwide energy consumption was down 6.5%. Public water use dropped by 12%. So what are these 47 regulations that are facing the chopping block? A few that stand out here include this: fast-track permitting for oil and gas infrastructure by allowing companies to pay fees to win approvals. On a more household level here, it calls for rescinding the energy conservation standards for microwaves, rescinding water use standards for faucets, and rescinding design requirements for conventional cooking tops and ovens. So will these rollbacks make things cheaper and benefit consumers? One expert we spoke with said probably not.
I don't think any of these rollbacks will have sort of significant short to medium term implications on the cost to the consumer. And partially that is because many of those appliances are already in production, and they're not going to suddenly sort of change production or change standards.
So, Nichole, could we see more water pressure in our showers and faucets? Perhaps, but at what conservation cost? That's the big question here.
Okay, so thinking back, a major regulation touted by the previous administration, the Biden administration, was the first ever federal drinking water limits for those forever chemicals. A lot of people care about this. Could that also be rolled back?
Yeah, so Nichole, they're not being scrapped entirely, but they are being tweaked to be more friendly towards utility companies. So the limits on 3 types of PFAS, or forever chemicals, are being removed and reconsidered by the EPA, okay? The agency is also doing away with a previously set limit on a mixture of several types of the chemicals. The EPA is keeping some of the Biden-era regulations in place, though. The standards for what's considered an allowable amount of those are staying in place, but the agency is now giving utilities until 2031 to comply with those standards and treat for the chemicals. While health advocates praise the tight limits, utility companies sued the EPA, claiming they had no jurisdiction, and also cited the cost to install treatment systems. Included in part of that lawsuit, Nichole, was the utilities' claim that Americans would pay more for water because of the regulations, and that they would have to pass on the cost of maintaining those minimum levels to the tune of $3 billion per year.
All right, Marcus Espinoza, live there in New York. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.